How to sell to corporates. In this video, I want to present you a new way how you can sell successfully to corporates. And it's for you if you are a corporate trainer or consultant, coach or other expert. Enjoy. Selling to corporates is more complicated than selling to individual or small business owners, because there are more decision makers, there are more variables. But it's more rewarding because the prices which you can charge are really higher. And also, because the corporates are big, you don't need so many clients. I know great experts, they have just 2 or 3 corporates and they have a thriving multi-six-figure business. So if it's something which is interesting for you, maybe you want to do it, or maybe you are already doing it and you want to know how you can be better at it, then you will like this video, because I want to present a new approach how you can do it easier, faster and more enjoyable. Maybe you don't know about me, but before I turned a mentor in 2018, I was a consultant and corporate trainer for more than 7 years. And when I started this journey, I really wasn't so successful in selling. And it came as a big surprise to me, because I was working previously in the corporate, in sales. But suddenly I was selling my services. And I thought, oh, maybe some mindset issue. Maybe they have been, but also the strategy wasn't working. And when I learned how to do that, how to make it more effective, how to gain clients faster, then also my other colleagues at the time wanted to know how to. And this is actually how my mentoring journey started. So I'm here to share with you the knowledge from really my experience. And since then, I was helping many other consultants and corporate trainers also to have a successful businesses for them. So the older way, and this is also how I started, was going to HR, having some relationship with HR, presenting what I can do. And sometimes when they say, yes, I'm interested, then writing a proposal and sending to them, because they would need to discuss it with other decision makers. It was not a very nice way. I got some clients out of it, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't really nice, because I was going from door to door and I was like selling really like myself. I knew that I will be selling. So the way, how, the energy was not really something I liked. You might think that that's why I didn't have a success. Well, maybe partially, but I think that it was also not really effective way, because how do you know if they have this problem right now when you are going door to door? And also, so many proposals I wrote, and I was at their mercy, because they were like choosing them if they will work with me or not. So even if the company, they did have a problem, they were choosing me among other providers. And sometimes just out of the proposal, it's very difficult, because they had a certain criteria, but they didn't know that I could offer much less, or that this problem can be solved in a different way. So what changed? And what is the new way? Well, I learned that, I applied it from online marketing, how I can use it, how I can adapt it to corporate, how I can change it, that it's not, the power will be not there for them to choose me among others, but that I will be in the position where I can choose with who to work, how to turn it around. And after many studies and trial and error, I finally came to a wonderful system which worked very well for me and now is working for many others, which is quite simple, is instead of going and to the companies and asking them what they have as a problem and made a tailor-made proposal, I was preparing an offer where I defined for who is this offer, define my dream client, and it has to be decision maker in the corporate. And then I invited those decision makers to an event, to a workshop, which can be virtual or in person, where I presented how they can solve problem and how I am different from others. And if they like it, and some of them they like, they were interested and they came to me that they would like to work with me. So this is completely different energy type of selling. I was attracting people towards me by providing value first, by showing them how they can solve the certain problems in a different way, how they really were thinking about the problem. And some of these people were becoming clients. It was at the end so effective that my sales conversation were merely there to just discuss when we will start or what they need me to write on the offer so that it's accepted by also other decision makers. So not really me persuading them to work with me, the other way around. It was perfect. And I wanted to share it with others. When I shared it with other, at the time, colleagues, I told them how to do, but not all of them were successful. So why is it this? Well, the strategy is not enough. To implement it, you need also skills. And here is where my sales skills came as very useful, because I was able to know what to put in the workshop, what to put in the presentation, how to attract, how to prepare the offer, all these things, so that it's easy and it's really like the machine which will feed you with a client coming to your door. So without skills, strategy is like a hardware, but without the software, you really cannot use it, right? Why? In my mentoring program, this is what I teach. It's not only about strategy, which can be discussed in one first hour or strategy call, but what I teach are really skills. How to prepare the offer, who to choose as a dream client, what to put in the workshop, how to invite people the easiest and fastest way that the trust is developed to the workshop, so that from the workshop, some will come on the call and become the clients. And in this way, you can have a thriving consulting or expert business where you can have dream clients because you define them, asking you to work with you. And you can choose with whom, when, and how. If it's something which speaks to you, you can schedule a call where we can discuss your situation.